Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Second down and 7. They go play action now. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now a give running left is Nwangu. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Jackson looking to throw on third. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the third down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Jackson rolling to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On the give is Nwangu. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. Give left side here for Nwangu. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll look to run with Nwangu, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kene Nwangu with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On play action, here's Tua. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. And finally wrestled down at the 11. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Monarchs are an extra point away from drawing level. Matthew McCrane on for the PAT. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Here's Jackson to throw. That's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal. Jackson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Running left, Taylor. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll drop this down to Taylor. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Monarchs have taken the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. And they rattle off a big one.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now we give to Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Monarchs add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Jackson. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Handoff right side to Nwangu. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 4. Play action. It's Jackson. Out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him, it should open up things for you.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He'll buy some time right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Shedding through the defense. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Dexter Lawrence, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
47 to Mike, boys, 47. Check, 47. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The give to Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First and 10, Taylor now. Shreds the tackle and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Check, 47. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Taylor. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 22. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Hard running at the 15. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
You're still a bum.
Confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They got Taylor looking like I don't even know.
Down at the 12.
He can't even be tackled, dog. Come on, dog. He bouncing off everybody. You know that's bull, but it's all good.
They'll run on first down.
He never goes, dog. He looking like Eric Dickerson and shit, dog. This shit is crazy.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
I know when he bounced off my superstar Allen, I'm like, I just had the dumb face like, okay. Couldn't say nothing else. Like, that's how we going today. That's okay. Just shrug my man off, dog.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
I'm surprised he ain't run over all alone.
You're still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Slot hammering for the goal line.
Oh my God! They all working me! Wow! Wow!
6 touchdowns for the season. And the Monarchs,
okay, I should have already known. My man fumbling it. My man fumbling the red zone. Hey, this is crazy. You're right, man.
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
This is crazy. He just fumbles right to his man for the touchdown, though. This is crazy.
Now as they will send this one away. It's taken in at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Hey, your mic sounds terrible. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like real staticky.
Their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
Oh, I'm on conservative. I forgot.
Making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do.
You ain't, because my man, as soon as he gets touched, he fumbles. No, I mean, that's so not realistic. I hate that. That's one thing I hate about this game. Quarterback can't get touched.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, you getting on after this? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You got a squad?
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
Yeah, I can probably run for like an hour before I leave out.
Search for a consolation score. They'll roll him out right. Here's a diving catch right side.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't.
Man, your linebacker stayed with my running back. He's 97 speed. I was kind of mad about that.
I think they let their guard down a little bit with that situation, sometimes when
It
you're
was like
trying
a
not to
wheel
give up
route,
bigger
but he
plays,
stuck
you
with
don't
him.
react as fast as you should
I'm
on
like,
other
dang.
throws.
Just a yard on the pickup.
Them red zone
9.
turnovers killed me though.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Dude is
He'll buy
fast.
some time right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Jackson now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hey, no, that off-balance pass you threw a 2 across your body, I'm like, yeah, that was crazy.
And definitely not a lot of answers.
I'm like, there's no way he getting that there. That shit was crazy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. They'll find Nwangu underneath. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
Of course.
Convert, and they turn it over.
There's no reason he should be dropping that, but it's all good. No reason. Got the man beat.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of another victory as they hope to polish.
Look at him, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
That'll leave with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Taylor. Pushing his way through.
He's the juggernaut. Call him the juggernaut, dog. Yeah, change his name, bro. This shit is ridiculous.
Stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
This shit is ridiculous, dog. Linebackers bouncing off him like.
On 1st down.
What?
Taylor.
What?
And he's got some space
Bruh.
here. There he goes left side.
Bruh.
And he takes it in for the score.
How you get weak box in 3-4?
The outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends
What?
in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road